Hey guys, welcome to Jack's Beautiful You. Today's video, we're going to be doing my February perfume tray. So as always, I'm going to go over January's perfume tray. I'm going to let you know what I thought of those fragrances, if I plan to continue to keep them in my collection or not. There was one that got decluttered, and this is how I just figure out what perfumes I'm still loving, what perfumes I am not loving, and this is how I get to wear and experience my full collection. So I pick out 10 fragrances every month to focus on, and that's what we're going to do today. So if you're new here, hi, my name is Jackie. Thank you so much for clicking on my thumbnail today. I really appreciate you being here. To my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much for all your continued support. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you are notified when I upload. Subscribing to my channel helps out my channel so much, and I really appreciate it. All right, and without further ado, let's get into this video. All right, let's do a recap of January's tray. So the first one is by Narcotica, and this is Happy Dust. And this is one that I told you guys I was going to keep you updated on. I have worn this one a ton. I have a pretty good sized dent going on in this fragrance because I kept trying to wear it, play with it, and see how I felt about it. I knew from the beginning when I first got it that I absolutely love the way that it smells, but I was really disappointed in the performance. I've had this for well over a month now, and I'm happy to say that the last few times I wore this, it was starting to perform the way that I need it to perform in order to justify recommending this fragrance. So I can smell it on me. It smells amazing. It's still not to the level that Dulce Diablo is, and it's not as strong as Narco Oasis. It's not really performing still like an extrait. I'd say I probably get about 5, maybe 6 hours tops of wear out of this, and there is a light to moderate scent bubble around me. But when I first got this, I could not even barely smell it. I mean, it was gone in like 20 minutes, and the scent was so light I was having a hard time even picking out the notes. Yeah, I can definitely smell it now, and it smells fantastic. It smells fantastic. So this is, oh, I love this. This is so delicious. This is mango, which the mango, it seems like the mango comes out more and more every time I wear this. It's not super obvious. I don't even know that I would know that it was mango. I just pick up something fruity. I get a lot of the matcha, but for me that was kind of scary because I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about that. Matcha in here is smooth. It's green, but it's not sharp. It's not bitter. It smells super smooth. There's nothing bitter or sharp in this fragrance. Everything's super smooth. I get some of the coconut water and then tons of vanilla. Delicious vanilla. I think there's vanilla in the opening, the mid, and the dry down of this fragrance, and I love it. So yes, the performance is much better. So this is by Narcotica, Happy Dust. All right, up next we have by Milano Fragranze. This is Panettone. Now the first part of January I was wearing this one like a mad woman, but then something clicked. We had some really cold days, cold for South Carolina. We were in like the freezing temperatures, which is kind of rare here. And I know some places were much colder, but that's pretty cold for us South Carolina people. And I was wearing this and craving this, but then the weather started to warm up. Today, it's actually 76 degrees out, and it feels, the real feel is 81. And yeah, so as soon as the weather hits those temperatures, my mindset is leaving. I was so into gourmands. Once September, October hits, I want my fall and winter fragrances, and I can't see anything else. And now it's starting to go away, and I just don't want to wear this right now. I love it still, don't get me wrong. This smells like panettone. This smells like sweet Italian dessert bread with some orange, some raisins, a little bit of rum. I mean, when I smell it, it smells absolutely delicious, but I'm so not in the mood to wear this right now. Yeah, I want my springtime fragrances. I'm starting to crave them. I want my fruity, floral, musky fragrances. I know it's still the middle of winter, but I'm already I'm losing it, you know? I'm losing it. So September, October of 2024, I'll be foaming at the mouth to wear this, but as of right now, I'm over it. So anyway, it's a beautiful fragrance, so I really do like it. If you're into realistic, literal gourmands, check this one out. This is by Milano Fragranze Panettone. Same thing happened with my banana bread Banshee from Hez Parfums. I'm so glad that I found this. I really, really, really love it. But now that it's feels like 80 degrees outside, this, I can't do this right now. I mean, it smells incredible. Fantastic fragrance. And I think I saw on Hez's Instagram that all the perfumes are back in stock. I know they were out of stock for a while, but I think everything's been restocked. So check it out. I'll leave their website in the description box. I don't have an affiliate code with them, and I paid for this one with my own money. They sent me a bunch of fragrances, but this one I paid for myself. I absolutely love it. It smells like banana bread, and I get something very nutty. There's no nutty notes listed, but it smells like walnuts to me. It's absolutely delicious, and again, come fall of 2024, I'll be foaming at the mouth to wear this. So this is by Hez Parfums Banana Bread Banshee. All right, up next we have by Jousset Parfums Accident à la Vanille. This is Crème de Berry. This is so fun, but you have to be into literal gourmands. To me, this smells like berry, specifically strawberries is what I get. Strawberry cereal, sweet, delicious cereal, or like I get something lactonic in here, something kind of creamy. Some people say they get cheesecake. I think cheesecake is even a note in here. It's supposed to smell like strawberry cheesecake, I think. But to me, it smells like Captain Crunchberry's cereal with milk. It reminds me of Saturday morning cartoons, eating cereal as a kid, and it makes me smile. It's not going to be for everyone, but I love this one, but I'm really not in the mood for this anymore. So time to put it away. This is Jousset Parfums Accident à la Vanille Crème de Berry. And my very favorite Navitus fragrance so far is Baklava Royale. This is gorgeous. If you love nutty fragrances, I love this one. However, there's a lot of amberwood in here, and the more that this sits, the more the amberwood comes out. I wore this not too long ago, and I was like, whoa, this is so strong now, you guys. This is a beast of a perfume on me. And that amberwood is clear and present, way more than it was when I did the review on it. I still love it. I still absolutely think it's fantastic, but I will say if you are not a fan of nutty notes, and if you do not like amberwood, you're not going to like this. That's kind of Navitus's thing, you know? They put amberwood in a lot of their fragrances, and it kind of gives them a similar DNA in a lot of their perfumes. Their perfumes are different, but there's like an underlying kind of similarity between, you know, it's the house DNA. And I think from what I can tell, because I have a lot of Navitus fragrances, I've purchased them all except for one myself, and I really like them. I really enjoy them, but I am trying to figure out what is the commonality, and I think it's amberwood. So if you don't like that note, I don't think you're going to like the House of Navitus. But anyway, this one is delicious. I get lots of compliments on this one. If you like pistachio, almond, honey, amberwood fragrances, if that sounds good to you, definitely give this one a sniff. Get your nose on it. Amazing performance, amazing fragrance altogether, and yeah, it's my favorite one so far. This is by Navitus Parfums in collaboration with Gabby from Gabby Loves Perfumes, Baklava Royale. And then this one I barely touched. I had just kind of, I made a mistake putting it in January. This is a holiday perfume for me, and I just put it on the wrong month. I absolutely love this perfume, but I just wasn't in the mood for it. This is by Attar Collection, Khaltat Night. This is really a fall. I need to put this on like November, December tray, because this reminds me of holidays, fall, warm, cinnamon, spicy goodness. I absolutely adore this fragrance. When I smell it, it's got apple, it's got some cherry. It smells a lot like Eau Jaune from Parfums de Marly, but I slightly prefer this version because there's cherry in here as well. And it has this kind of darker Middle Eastern patchouli kind of dry down. Absolutely fantastic, but this is 1000% a fall winter fragrance that I love and am no longer in the mood for. So I put it on January's tray. That was a mistake. This is going nowhere. I absolutely love it. I just don't want to wear it anymore right now. So this is by Attar Collection, Khaltat Night. All right, up next we have by the house of Nishane. This is Ani. This is a spicy, beautiful, polarizing vanilla scent. It's spicy, it's green, it's got some citruses in the opening. It's an extremely polarizing scent that some people absolutely love and some people hate. I really did enjoy this in the beginning of January. I love this perfume. This is going absolutely nowhere. This is one of my favorite perfumes, one of my favorite vanillas. When I smell this, I just love it. I love that spice mixed with a little bit of green, mixed with a little bit of citrus opening, and then all that fantastic vanilla. It's unique, it's interesting. Some people think it leans masculine. There's cardamom in here, which can sometimes interpret as masculine to some people, but I don't. I think this is perfectly unisex. Amazing performance, really compliment getting as well. Perfume that I just love. I love this one, but again, not in the mood for this anymore. I'm putting this one away. Definitely until next, at least fall, before I'll be in the mood for this one again. But this is by Nishane Ani. All right, these next two perfumes I wore a lot in January. I think I reached for these two the most out of anything else because I was really feeling these fragrances. They weren't the typical wintry kind of fragrances. The first one is by Viktor and Rolf, and this is Flowerbomb Nectar. This was just absolutely doing it for me in the month of January because it has floral notes. I'm really starting to want my florals, but it was still strong enough to cut through those cold days. But it has just enough of that sweet florally vibe to make me feel like spring is coming. This was perfect. Perfect for January, and I loved it so much. I know it doesn't look like it, but I did actually put a good sized dab. This is a strong perfume, so I don't have to spray a lot of sprays of this. This is going to last me a while, and yeah, I don't have to like overspray this fragrance because it has really, really good performance. It does also have gunpowder in it though, so beware of that. This is not a safe blind buy. That's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but I freaking love this. This is playful, sexy, fun, strong, good performing, good quality. I adore this fragrance. This is definitely my favorite flanker of Flowerbomb, and I loved it so much in January. So perfect fragrance for the season. This is by Viktor and Rolf, Flowerbomb Nectar. And the other one I was totally feeling this month is by the House of BDK, and this is Velvet Tonka. This fragrance, this bottle was completely full when I started the month, and I wore this one quite a bit. And I just, oh gosh, you guys, this one just does it for me. This one gives me kind of Easter vibes because it has all of that almond and tonka. I don't know why that reminds me of Easter. I have no idea. But Easter always reminds me of spring. This perfume reminds me of Easter, so it reminds me of spring. But honestly, I feel like I could wear this perfume all year round. This is a signature scent perfume for me. I really don't feel like there's one particular season that it fits in more than another. But man, I was just feeling this. I was feeling the tobacco in here. I was feeling it's rose oil, I think, but for some reason it comes across to me as like cherry blossom. I was feeling that. Yeah, absolutely fantastic fragrance. And the performance on this is pretty decent as well. I mean, it's not a beast of a perfume, but I have no issues with this fragrance. I really don't struggle with the House of BDK. I know some people do. Some people complain that the performance of BDK, like Pas Ce Soir, my Rouge Smoking is getting stronger to the point where I can smell it pretty much on me all day, which at first, when I first got it, it wasn't like that. But yeah, this one I can smell on me all day with a nice, beautiful scent bubble around me. I absolutely adore this fragrance. So this is by the House of BDK, Velvet Tonka. By Givenchy, and this is L'Interdit, the Eau de Parfum. And this fragrance has left my collection. I have decluttered it, not because I didn't love it. I didn't love it. I just strongly liked it though, and it was hard to part with it. But every time I wore it, I was like, this is really nice, but I just don't love it. Not like when I wore Velvet Tonka, I was just like, yes, all day long, loving every minute of it, loving every waft that I got. Flowerbomb, and even these other ones that I'm not even in the mood for. When I am in the mood for them and I wear them, I'm just loving it. I'm loving how I feel in these fragrances. And L'Interdit, even though it smells amazing, it just doesn't do that for me. So I went ahead and decluttered that one. Really good performance though, and if you are into white florals with some fruity, like if you like pear and white florals, definitely give that one a sniff because I think it's a good quality fragrance. It's very elegant, it's very classy and sophisticated smelling, but it just wasn't a full-on love for me. So Givenchy's L'Interdit, the Eau de Parfum, has left my collection. Okay, the first one does not count as one of the perfumes, okay? This does not count as one of the 10 because this is an honorable mention. It's a layering perfume, so I'm not counting it. I'm cheating. This is by Kyse Parfums, and this is Delizia de Marshmallow, and this is a perfume that I recently just purchased because I wanted to layer it with other marshmallow fragrances. So yeah, I'm really in the mood for this one, and I know this is a gourmand, and I just said that I wasn't in the mood for gourmands, but for some reason I'm still in the mood for marshmallowy fragrances, but not like straight up marshmallow. I like marshmallow in the base of fragrances, but I want other stuff with it instead of just straight up gourmands. So I bought this one to layer, and I'm super excited to layer this one. What I'm going to put on my tray for February is a perfume that has been calling my name. I'm so in the mood for this. This is by Parfums de Marly, Oriana. And this fragrance is not just a gourmand, but it has gourmand touches. So this is a fruity fragrance. It's got raspberry in here. There's definitely some orange blossom. So it's fruity, floral. There's a hint of a clean, almost kind of like a laundry dryer sheet vibe that runs through the fragrance. And then lots of chantilly cream and marshmallow. And it's just absolutely perfect. For some reason, I always think of springtime whenever I smell this. I adore this fragrance. I get really decent performance out of this. I know people have complained about the performance of this fragrance, but I have never struggled with it. I have always found it to be pretty decent, and I just think that this is such a beautiful, feminine, delicious, but without being overly gourmand fragrance. It still gives me that fruitiness. It still gives me that floral. And I'm a big fan of Orange Blossom, and I think this is one of my favorite Parfums de Marly fragrances, and I cannot wait to try pairing these two together to make the marshmallow come out even more in the fragrance. And yeah, I just love this one. I love the bottle. I love the color of this bottle. This is just one of my all-time favorite fragrances, and I love wearing it, but I can't wear it when it gets too hot, so now's the time. I need to put it on my tray for February. I think this will be perfect timing, and I'm excited to wear this one. So this is by Parfums de Marly, Oriana. The other one I'm super excited to put on my tray. I have not worn this one in a long time, and I cannot wait because I absolutely love it, and I think it'll be a good one to layer with the Kyse Marshmallow perfume as well. This is by Kilian, and this is Love Don't Be Shy, the extreme version. So this is my favorite version. I don't actually own the original. I like the original, but this one is the one that just does it for me. This smells like the original. It has the original DNA, but for me, it's the added rose in here that makes this so special. So take Love Don't Be Shy with that marshmallowy goodness, the orange blossom, the neroli, and then add in some rose, and it's just perfection. Plus, I find this one to be longer lasting and better performing, especially now that it has sat in my collection for a while, than the original. This is going to be just so perfect for this time of year. Again, I'm going to layer it with the Kyse Marshmallow perfume, and I think that these are going to be a match made in heaven. Okay, another perfume that I think will be perfect for February is by Afnan, and this is Modest Dew. This is going to be absolutely perfect for reminding me of Valentine's Day because it's fruity. It's got lots of fruits. It's got raspberry, strawberry. I think there's cherry in here. Lots of fruitiness, but then there's also some chocolate in here. So it's not a gourmand, but it has gourmand touches. So it's still going to be good to wear when the weather is cooler, on those cooler February days, but then it takes me out of that straight up gourmand territory with the fruitiness. And there's some florals in here as well. I think this is just perfect for Valentine's Day because it reminds me of like chocolate covered fruit, strawberries and raspberries and stuff like that. And for some reason that reminds me of Valentine's Day. So this is just playful, sexy, really good performance. I absolutely adore this fragrance. And this is under $30 I paid for this, so talk about an affordable gem. This is such a winner in my book. This is one of the most successful blind buys because I mean I really didn't know what to expect from this, but it turned out to be just absolutely fantastic, really good quality, awesome bang for your buck perfume. So this is by Afnan Modest Dew. Okay, I have to put this one on because I think this one is so sexy, and I do want to wear this for like date night, Valentine's Day date night, or at least it's a contender. I don't know for sure what I'm going to wear. Maybe I'll do a video on that, like contenders for Valentine's Day, sexy date night Valentine's Day perfumes. But this is definitely a contender for sure. This is by Xerjoff La Capitale. Strawberry. Right away you get strawberry, and I love the strawberry in here. I think it smells so good. I absolutely love the caramel in here. And then you have a lot of oud. Not a lot of oud. I say a lot of oud. There's oud in here. It's very noticeable, but it's very smooth. It's not barnyard skanky. I'm not a big fan of oud, but I love this perfume. I think there's a little bit of leather in here too, but everything's so smooth and really well blended that I don't really get too much of those notes. I get them, but not to where I don't like it. I don't know. There's just something uber sexy about the contrast of the strawberry and caramel and then the leather and oud in the base that I am loving. So yeah, this is one of my favorite like sexy date night perfumes. This is by Xerjoff La Capitale. Valentino, and this is Donna Born in Roma. This perfume is just such an easy reach, and it's one that I truly love, but I have neglected this just because I've been trying and testing new fragrances, you know what I mean? Sometimes perfumes just get pushed aside, but that's why I do these trade videos, because I need to give this some love and attention. This is so feminine and sexy. This is a compliment getter for men. Very mass appealing, easy to wear. It is a woody perfume. It has some woodiness in the base and the dry down. It's a vanilla. It's also got some black currant, I believe. So it's fruity. There's definitely some jasmine in here. So it's fruity, floral, vanilla, woody, sexy, playful, girly, easy to wear, beautiful fragrance. I get really good performance out of it, and I miss it. I miss it, and I wanna use this bottle up. So that is by Valentino, Donna Born in Roma. All right, I need another sexy option for Valentine. I associate February with Valentine's Day. Plus, my husband's birthday is in February too, so we'll be going out for his birthday. We'll be going out for Valentine's Day. It's kind of a date night month for us. So I am going to be putting by Givenchy, this is L'Interdit Rouge. Now I just decluttered the original L'Interdit, but I don't think I'll ever declutter this one because I love this one. Has a lot of the original DNA in it, but the added spicy notes in the opening just makes this sexy. It just does it for me. This is I haven't worn this in a long time. I am ready to wear this, you guys. I'm ready for spicy, floral, date night, sexy. This smells so good. Yeah, if you like spicy fragrances, if you like tuberose fragrances, I think there's like blood orange in here as well. I'll put the notes up on the screen. I just haven't worn this one in so long. It has really, really good performance. Absolutely fantastic designer fragrance in my opinion. And I love the color of the bottle. Doesn't it just scream Valentine's Day? Like sexy date night. Hey, this one I haven't worn in so long, and this is such a polarizing scent. Some people hate this, and I do not understand you. If you hate this fragrance, I don't understand it, but that's okay. That's okay. This is by the House of BDK, and this is Pas Ce Soir. I am itching to wear this because this is fruity, floral, spices. I miss this. This smells so good, you guys. This has black pepper in the opening. I think there's some other spices in here. And then it definitely has this quince, this fruity, juicy quince. And then there's a lot of white florals. This is just a beautiful fragrance. I think there's some woody notes in here too. You know, this is a difficult fragrance to pinpoint what season to wear this, but because of that really juicy, fruity feel to the fragrance and because of the florals in here, I really do feel like this is more of like a springtime fragrance, but I do see myself wearing this. Like I could wear this all year round. This could be a signature scent for me if I had a signature scent, and I really just want to wear it. I'm in the mood for it. I'm feeling it. I love it. And I know a lot of people don't get good performance from this, but I always have. I really have never struggled with it. I smell it on me all day, and I don't struggle with the performance. Now, I've tried the Pas Ce Soir Extrait, and I really, really like that one, but it smells so similar to the original to me. I mean, it has differences, but It's so repetitive to me, I just decided not to get that one. But I would say if you love this, but you want it to be stronger, if you're struggling with the performance of this one, get the X-Straight. But for me, the OG, I just love the OG, and I'm happy with the OG, and I love this one. So this is by the House of BDK, Passoir. Another fragrance I have not reached for in a long time, and it is time. I don't know why this just screams like February Valentine's feel. It's the bottle. It's the bottle, that's why. This is by Carolina Herrera, and this is Very Good Girl. This is my favorite, although Very Good Girl, no, it's not Very Good Girl. It's just Good Girl Blush is definitely up there for me. I love that one. But this one is rose, and it's vanilla, and I think there's some lychee, there's some red currant in here, I believe. Lots of, I think there's vetiver in here as well. I haven't worn this one in so long. I have to smell it. I remember when this first came out, people were comparing this to Delina or Delina Exclusive. I get that they're kind of similar, like they have kind of a similar DNA, as a similar vibe, but I don't find this to be a dupe of Delina Exclusive or the original Delina. Definitely differences for sure. I haven't smelled this in a long time, but it smells so good. I'm definitely in the mood for it. I can feel myself craving those fruity florals, those rosy perfumes. Yeah, I'm feeling this right now. Another fruity floral that I think is perfect for this time of year when it's not getting too hot yet is by Argos, and this is Palace Athene. This is definitely fruity, lots and lots of fruits in here, lots of florals in here, but it's also very warm. It has amber in here as well, so it's a warm ambery fragrance, and I think February is going to be the right time because I think this is so ambery and warm to my nose that I think if it starts to get too hot here in South Carolina, too much heat, I don't think I'm going to be able to wear this anymore. But right now, it's perfect. It's definitely giving me fruity florals, and I'm really excited to wear this one and just get to know it even more. Every time I've worn it so far, I have absolutely loved it, and I really like that amberiness in this fragrance. It's an interesting ambery warmth to a fruity floral fragrance, and I think Argos does fruity florals. Seriously, they take this very common scent profile. I mean, we see fruity florals everywhere, right? It's not new. It's not a new concept. Fruity florals are everywhere, and they make it unique somehow. Argos is really good at doing that. Yeah, I don't think anyone really does fruity florals like the House of Argos. This is by Argos, Palace Athene. All right, guys, and last but definitely not least is pretty new to my collection, and I cannot get enough of this fragrance. I am so excited to wear it. I have just really been loving this. This is by the House of Atelier d'Or, and this is Pink Me Up. You guys, I love this fragrance. I got this at a pretty good discount, and I really like the gold flakes in here. I really love this bottle. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. The gold flakes, okay, they remind me, this is going to sound weird, because a lot of people, when they look at this bottle, they're like, oh, it's so beautiful, it's so pretty, it's so whatever, and I agree, it is. But does this not remind you of Goldschlager? Anyway, I think this bottle is super fun. I have just been obsessed with this perfume. It smells so girly, so fruity, rosy, champagne. So many people have said that this is just a basic designer perfume, or it smells like a basic designer perfume, but I just do not agree with that. I don't. I mean, I get it. It's very mass appealing. It's very, very easy to like, but I don't think it smells like a designer perfume because I think it has, I don't know, there's just something to it. There's something to it that just draws me to it. It's very mass appealing and easy to wear, but that fizzy champagne in here it just does it for me. I love it. So I'm really excited to wear it more in the month of February and really get to know this fragrance, and I'll come back to you and give you an update on it. All right, guys, and those are the fragrances that I have picked for the month of February. Let me know what you think of these perfumes. I want to hear from you. Have you tried them? Do you like them? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Let me know your thoughts and opinions. And if you did find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope everybody is having an amazing day, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye.